Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So I got a bunch of packages in the mail yesterday. It's like all of my mail just came all at once. I was, so exciting. It's like Christmas when you get all those packages. But one of the packages was from Physicians Formula. They have a limited edition kind of like capsule collection out right now that's celebrating their 80th anniversary. I did not know they had been around for 80 years. And I pretty much bought everything from that collection. In front of me right now, I have 2 eyeshadow quads, 4 lipsticks, a highlighter, and a foundation / concealer. I really wanted to start with the concealer, obviously, so I could apply it on camera and show you guys, but as soon as I opened the box, I knew. Look at this shade. This is the lightest shade it comes in. Look at this. And look at me. This? Me. No. Since we started out with this foundation, I will say the only thing so far that I've ever found that Physicians Formula just really sucks balls at is their shade range. This is the Le Velvet Foundation and SPF 15 sunscreen. This is what I used to use as a concealer way back when, like in high school and college. I really think they had more shades then, at least one that was light enough for me. I don't know if I was as pale then. I don't know, but this only comes in 2 shades. This is the lightest shade, and the darkest shade is not much darker than this. And although, this is a special limited edition collection. This is very typical of Physicians Formula products. You know, they'll come in 3 or 4 shades. It won't go very light, and it does not go very deep. You're kind of limited, you know, in terms of their shade range, so please get it together. You know, introduce more colors. Everybody loves this stuff. You just can't limit it to like this much of the population. Gee. I do want to say that the packaging on this is super cute. You know, I've always told people, I always felt like I was, you know, I could have been born in like the 30s or 40s and I would have fit in totally fine. This is what this packaging looks like. It's like almost Art Deco, kind of like a flapper kind of font. It's so pretty. So when you open this up, here's the foundation. Oh man, this actually feels really sturdy too. This is nice packaging. This is the foundation. I'm gonna run my finger in it. Oh, it's so creamy. I love this. I just wish it was my shade. I'm gonna swatch this on my arm for you real quick so you can see. That is totally not my shade. Doesn't match one bit. Way too dark. That's unfortunate. You know, maybe if I find some kind of mixer, I can try this. But this is just as good as their Le Velvet foundation used to be. Why isn't it my shade? Next up is the Physicians Formula Powder Palette. This is Mineral Glow Pearls, and the shade name is Pearl. You can still find these in the drugstore now. They do have a bunch of different shades. They have some lighter ones, some darker ones. But this one, I'm so glad I got this. It is the most beautiful, light, frosty pink shade, which is great because anything pretty much darker than this, I have a hard time wearing because I'm so pale. And it just kind of looks streaky, and it looks like I misplaced my blush and threw some glitter in it. So, not the greatest, but it's very true to the packaging that you'll find in the drugstore. It just has those kind of Art Deco letters on it. And when you lift up the pan, it does come with this cute little brush that we will not be using today. Oh, a mirror. Oh, also has a mirror too. I like that. So let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, got my fan brush. I'm so excited. So excited for this. Just gonna run it in here a little bit. Not much kickback. That's wonderful. And I'm just gonna put it where I would normally highlight. I do feel like it's a little more on the subtle side, which I love. It's totally okay with me, but I know there are some people who like to be seen from outer space with their highlight. It does seem pretty buildable. It doesn't emphasize any texture on my face. I love it. This is so beautiful. I think this will be really great too in fall and winter, where you can get those really icy looks and you can pass them off without looking too crazy here in Texas. I'm really excited about these. These are the two eyeshadow quads I was talking about earlier. We have Classic Nudes and Smoky Plums. They are really, I think this nude one is going to get a whole lot more wear than the plum one, just because these are awfully dark colors. But I do like that they made like a lighter one and a darker one and not just like two very similar little quads. So on the back it says perfectly coordinated eyeshadows featuring different finishes that can be mixed and layered. Can be applied wet for a more dramatic finish and dry for a softer result. Okay, so, well, I already said I think we get a lot more use out of the Classic Nude, so I'm going to do something with this Smoky Plum one that I'm going to have a very hard time trying to open again. So these two shades here, diagonal from each other, these are the two matte shades, and these two purples are the two shimmery shades. So I guess we're not going to do anything too crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and start applying some of this. I'm going to try to use all four colors. I'm going to take a little fluffy brush and start applying the lighter of the two brown shades into my crease. Okay, so this doesn't actually go on as dark as it looks in the pan, which honestly I don't really mind, because this was looking a little scary if you had four shades and then the lightest one here is already this dark. I don't know about that, but they blend really, really well and they layer really nice, so I'm not mad at it. I like it. Okay, now I'm going to take a more precise brush. Ooh, this one has a little more kickback than its friend. Anyway, and take the darker brown shade and run that right in the deepest portion of the crease. Ooh, this one is definitely pigmented. I don't know about this dark brown. It doesn't really it's not blending that well. I have this like giant ugly brown streak over here. I don't know what to do with yet. I'm going to try actually to go in wet with these purples. So I'm going to try this dark purple right here on like the outer V in the outer portion of my eye. I'm going to take some Fix Plus. Hopefully it works. And just tap into this purple. Not getting anything. Okay. And then just go for it. Alright, this purple is actually beautiful on the eyes. It's also a little difficult to blend, but it doesn't really go patchy. It just likes to stay wherever you put it. I don't know if that's just because of the Fix Plus, because it's wet, or if that's just like how these shadows are, but the purple is really pretty. It goes on really pigmented, and you can see the shimmer in it. Just doesn't like to move around too much. Okay, so I wet my finger. I'm just gonna go with my finger on this last purple shade and kind of, whoa, just gonna pack this on the rest of the lip. Oh, alright, see, that looks nice. Guess I should have been using my fingers all along. Okay, so I went ahead and did my lower lash line off camera. I did the exact same thing I did on the lid that I did in the lower lash line, and then I went ahead and put on a little bit of mascara real quick. I didn't mind this. I thought that the lightest shade in here was a really great transition shade. I absolutely love the way those two shimmery purples came out when it was wet. It was so beautiful. But in no situation, I think, would I use this dark brown again. It was awful. It didn't blend very well. Like, wherever you put it, it stayed and it didn't want to go anywhere else. I kind of fixed it a little bit, but this side still, you can tell where I brought the brush out a little too far on the first swipe and it never blended away. So 3 out of 4 is not bad, 75%. So the last item that I have is actually 4 items. It is the Hypoallergenic Lipstick. I bought it in the 4 colors that it came in because I actually thought I would use all 4 of these colors. So it comes in nude, berry, coral, and red. Very unique names. So I actually really like the lipstick packaging because the back of the packaging tells you the whole Physicians Formula story. That's awesome. I feel like if you didn't buy the lipstick though, and you just bought like the quad or the highlighter or the foundation, you wouldn't know this story because none of the other packaging has it. But it says, in 1937, renowned allergist Dr. Frank Crandall created Physicians Formula as a love ode to his wife who suffered from lupus and longed for cosmetics that wouldn't aggravate her sensitive skin. Crandall's first product was the Hypoallergenic Lipstick, which stands the test of time and is recreated in this once-in-a-century limited edition release. So it was created for people with bad allergies. Thank you, Dr. Crandall. So the lipstick comes in a little tube. The cap is clear, which I kind of like, so you know what you're looking at. And it is a regular bullet with the exception of that it's pointed in the middle. It's not angled out just one way, it's pointed in the middle. So that's kind of cool. This is nude. I already kind of have a lot going on in the rest of my face. This nude shade is very similar to my own lip shade, which I actually really like. It's not matte, it's kind of more of a satin finish, and I definitely do not think it is transfer proof, but I can see why this was his first product. It's really awesome. It doesn't feel drying, it doesn't feel sticky or tacky. It just sits on your lips really nice, doesn't emphasize any texture. Like, I have actually pretty dry lips. You wouldn't be able to tell with this. It feels really good and comfortable on the lips. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the first time that I've had almost an entire collection that I can review. I was so excited to show and share with you guys everything that came in this collection. This is one of my tried and true brands. I love them to pieces. There are some things obviously that will not work for you. Like the foundation did not work for me. It's so dark. It's ivory. And the eyeshadow quad, I loved every color except this dark brown. It was just literally the worst. Didn't blend. Ugh, just bad. And don't forget, if you guys like these videos, give them a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I hope you guys are having a great week and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.